Welcome to the Queendom, the entertaining ramblings of a single millennial woman trying to figure out adulting. We talk about life, love, sex, and just about everything in between. What's up? What's cracking? What's popping? How y'all doing? Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of the Queendom. So first, let me let everybody introduce themselves before we get into the topic at hand for tonight's episode, which I think is going to be a really interesting one. So ladies, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Angel Tony, CEO of Primal Poetry.
I am Simply K Simone, CEO of Simply Spicy Spice.
And it's your neighborhood pothead, Nate Boogie with the hoodie. Hi, y'all. What's poppin'? Shout out to Ivan.
And of course, it's your girl, Irene, the fashion queen, in the building. So tonight we're going to talk about waiting to exhale. Now, I don't want y'all to think we finna start doing movie reviews or nothing like that. If you want a good movie review, head on over to YouTube to Popcorn in Your Beer podcast, and the boys got you with the movie reviews. But this is a little bit different because, you know, all of us grew up in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? We're all 30 and above at this point in our lives. We've experienced some shit in our lives and kind of had the realization one day while we were talking that we either know a woman or have been that woman for every one of these characters in Waiting to Exhale, right? Because I'm just like, first off, okay, so you got the four girls, right? You got the four friends. And, you know, you got Whitney Houston's character. What was her name? I should know this.
Savannah.
So Savannah was, you know, she was hardworking. She was building her career and everything. And was just wanted a man. Was willing to deal with a piece of a man. You know what I'm saying? So we have either been there or know somebody who is willing to deal with a piece of a man. You know what I'm saying? And then you had Bernadette, which was Angela Bassett's character. She devoted her life to her husband and her kids, which, let's be honest, is, to be honest, really majority of our mothers, if not, you know, some woman in our life that we knew. It was definitely an example of the older generation where they dedicated their whole lives, forfeited whatever dreams and, you know, hopes they had because they were trying to, you know, build this family. And then you got what's
Robin, child. Who been a Robin?
Listen, okay, baby, Robin was just like, I just need a man, any man, a man.
Baby, she have all the chairs at the table neither. She said he was at his mama house all night. I had a friend like that, but keep going. Next thing.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, you have the single mother who she's still holding on to the hopes of the baby daddy.
Gloria.
But then Gloria, and she putting everything into her son. And because, baby, I done known some women who treat their sons like that's he the man of the house and that's the man of their life. And I'm like, you don't see nothing wrong? Okay. All right. You know. And then you wonder why everybody that you bring to the house, your mama don't like. Well, your mama look at you like she your man, like you her man. But I don't know, man. Like going back and watching that movie now, because I did go back and watch it after we had the conversation. Because I was like, you know what? Let me go check it out again. And yo, it is crazy seeing it through the eyes of at 37 for me. And understanding each one of these women differently, because I can guarantee you, when I was a kid, I probably was like, "Ain't no way in hell I would be a Robin." Or,
you know what made a lot of sense as an adult now that didn't make sense as a kid? The title.
Facts.
The title didn't make sense to me as a kid. I'm like, why is this called Waiting to Exhale? Until I watched it as an adult, and it's like, I get it.
Yep.
Yeah. Facts. That is probably the biggest. Even the moment with Savannah's character, Whitney Houston's character Savannah, when she was dancing with the guy and she exhaled. Yep. Even that moment made so much sense because I get it. You know what I'm saying? You've been, when you're so used to that moment of every time you think you found a good dude or whatever, and things seem to be going good, and you scared to exhale, because as soon as you exhale,
Go wrong.
listen,
It goes wrong.
the shit
Every
hits
time.
the fucking fan. Every fucking time. And it's just like, bro, I just want to be able to breathe with somebody. Is that too much to ask?
Nowadays it is.
Definitely.
Listen, social media. Just like even throwing in, okay, because so one place that I resonated the most, especially just looking back on my most recent relationship, which was the one I left at the beginning of the pandemic, I definitely identified super heavy with Angela Bassett's character, Bernadette, because I literally lost myself in that relationship. Like, I started dressing different. I wasn't as free spirited as I truly am, because he comes from his family was really religious, and like, now whereas don't get me wrong, my family is a religious, family and everything like that, but my parents never pigeonholed me that I had to look a certain way. I was free to experiment with the way I looked. So, piercings and tattoos, although, sometimes my mom would be like, I need you to calm down a little bit, was never something that was just, shied away from or whatever. But, like I muted myself because I have a very big personality, and I muted myself a lot in that relationship, but especially because he was such an introvert, and to allow him to shine and to allow him to be able to flourish in the ways that he wanted to flourish, I muted myself a shit ton in that relationship, which is why I'm very unapologetic about who the fuck I am today. Because baby, if you can't take me as I am, if you can't handle all of this, if you gonna feel some type of way, because when I walk in the room, people are drawn to me and people know who I am, and sweetheart, I can't help you. I can't help you. I can't. This is not the place for you. I'm not the person for you. I am not. And I am not apologizing. I'm not muting myself no goddamn more. You can kiss my motherfucking ass. But I felt Bernadette when she sat down with that, cut this shit off. Baby, because listen,
that I definitely felt in my soul, because it's something about cutting all your hair off that just resets every goddamn thing.
Mm-hmm. Just a new hairstyle in general can reset everything,
It's almost like a release. It's like when you just, it's almost like you said, like an exhale when you cut all your hair off or you change something else different. And I would have to agree with you with resonating with Bernadette, because I feel like my last major relationship, it wasn't so much like her situation as far as like a husband and all that stuff, but the betrayal that she felt, like you gave your all to this person, you invested so much time in this person, you actually put a lot of your dreams to the back burner, to help him build himself up, and then all of a sudden it's like you get this big shitted on your face. Mm-hmm. And when I seen her anger in her face, I resonated with that anger, because when I say I wanted to blow every motherfucking thing up in that goddamn house, slit your tires, put sugar in your tank, if you didn't have a kid, I probably would have burnt that motherfucker down too. So listen. I really felt that when she did that. But yeah, I would say it would be Bernadette for me too. I pray to God I never turn into a Robin day in my life. If I do, you better kill me.
Listen, I damn sure ain't trying to listen. Baby, poor Robin. Yeah. But I think we all got a Robin in our life though. I think you resonate. You feel like you Robin. You feel like you Robin, Nate.
Oh,
hey,
no,
Nate.
Look, I gotta look at my track record, and yeah, part of it, a very large part of it. Yeah, there's been men that have looked at me like, you raggedy bitch. I done got that a couple. I just didn't care.
I done got that a couple of times. Jesus.
But I think like a dude sometimes when it comes to stuff like that, but like, nah, I don't care. Go on about your business. I said I was done. Like, I'm done. You have nothing else to offer me. I'm done. It's like, thank you for your services. So like, that's why I'm like, I'm partly her, and what was Loretta Devine's character? What was her name?
Gloria.
Lord.
Huh, yes. Half. So I don't want my baby daddy. So I treat them like Robin, but I want an emotional connection like which one?
Like Gloria.
If that makes sense.
Okay.
Damn.
I feel like they should have added one more ruthless ass character to this. Like,
Well, see,
that
I feel
was
like
nice.
if it was to be remade today, there would be.
Yeah.
Because you got to
They
look at
should.
how women were then versus how we are now. Because I think we didn't elevate it to another level. It's a bunch of us out here that's just savage. Just don't give a fuck no more. You know what I'm saying? But so okay, I'm gonna let Tony give her.
Well, I'm a combination of two.
Okay.
So I used to be a Savannah. I would accept a piece just to have. But now I feel like I'm Gloria. But I'm Gloria. She was twitching her little tail across that street. Ooh, he looking. So I've kind of realized that I deserve to be happy. And I think I got my person. So I'm Gloria now. Savannah at first, Gloria now.
She got her person. Now, you know what? I will say when it comes to Gloria, the part that I currently feel like I resonate with is where she's connecting with someone, but she still has that hard time of accepting that this could be real. I actually deserve this. And it should be this easy.
Yeah.
Because
And that's an everyday struggle.
Right.
That's an everyday struggle. Because I wake up and I'm like, he is on my phone. And then some days I feel like, okay, he ain't gonna call back. And he called back and I'd be like, oh, hi baby. But then deep down I'd be like, is that easy? Is that easy for you to wake up and call me? Is that easy for you to wake up and send me an affirmation? Is that easy for you to make sure that you tell me good night? Why wasn't it easy before? So it's a battle with me on the inside. I guess now he gonna find out when he hear this podcast. But yeah.
I mean, and I get that. Because that's a big thing when you, especially when you tried to get it from other people in the past, because okay, I'll bring that up too. When you tried you wanted these things so much from others in the past because you were in love with these people and y'all had built these relationships, or at least you thought y'all were building what you thought was going to be a long-term relationship, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And you never could understand like why are these things so hard for you, and now for somebody to so freely do them for you.
True.
Very true. I ain't begging you for shit. I'm not clocking you for nothing, but you just up and randomly call me.
Or I have to repeat myself.
Right.
Yes, Lord.
Listen.
Like for someone to make you feel pretty. For no reason. Knowing you look rough.
Baby.
You know what I'm saying? Listen. No, you look rough. I had on a scarf with the Cleo braids all week.
You get to stare when they turn tilt to the left like this and go.
And you so gorgeous. I'll be like, okay.
Hey, you looking at the same thing I'm looking at right now?
Because what I'm looking back, I don't even know why you keep calling me. Because I look a little rough. Tell me to put my hair on. Tell me put it on.
Not tell me
to put it on.
Oh my goodness.
I ain't used to that. I ain't used to just somebody being nice, just in general, without no ulterior motive behind it.
That's it right there. The ulterior motive. You have no reason to call me. You have no reason to like me. You have no reason to tell me I'm gorgeous. You have no reason to pour into me, but you do because you choose to do it.
Right.
Very true.
Yeah. And that's the hard part to accept.
It
Is you don't have an ulterior motive. You're not asking me for shit. You're not looking for me to do shit. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I get it, maybe you want sex. But I mean, the truth of the matter is you can get sex from anywhere.
is.
If that's
Not get them a cat.
I mean, not, you know what I'm saying? Not to toot my own goddamn horn or nothing, but I'm saying I ain't saying everybody got what I got. But I'm just saying, if you just wanted your whistle wet, you can get your whistle wet anywhere. Granted, they might not do it like me, baby, but
if you want that thing, the tsunami.
But you could get it.
Right.
You could easily get it.
Right. The point is you could easily get it. You know what? I digress. Anyway, moving on. Tell all my goddamn business on this fucking show.
I'll be right with you, right behind you. Like, yeah.
I'm just saying now, I mean,
might as well start a treat. We might as well start what they used to call them a conga line, so I'm right behind you.
Baby. Because what you can't say is this right here is some basic.
Grade A, top choice, G14 classified.
Okay. Hence the reason everybody can't get this. Because, baby, I've been had a line of stalkers outside and ain't nobody got time for it. I'm going to need you to go away.
You ain't got a wristband. Back it up.
Back it up. Right.
Have a wristband. That's how wars get started. You just don't need it.
Right. This is some exclusive shit. You know what I'm saying? Exclusive. Right. But yeah, so, but still, even with that being said, the truth of the matter is if you just wanted to fuck, you could just fuck whatever. So the fact that when I look my roughest, you still giving me compliments. You still want to stare in my face. You know what I'm saying? Just, you want to relax in me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that shit is fucking wild, bruh.
And
but I think that, sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, they like you when you sick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about sick. Like, when I had COVID, I was sick. I mean, stuff was happening to my body that I wasn't ready for. I thought I needed a Depends. And he right there. You good? You okay? Okay, well, take me in the shower with you. So if anything happened, I at least can call your mama.
Mm.
Oh, sure. Don't you gotta work? That's how I was feeling. Don't you gotta work? Why? But okay. You must really like me.
Yeah.
Because I look like death.
Listen, honey, because to get a compliment when you looking like death, you be like, nigga, you lying through your fucking teeth, but you so cute. I appreciate it.
I think at that point, a man is looking at you in a different eye at that point. When he hit that head tilt, it's not really so much of what you're looking at. He's looking at something deeper within you. They're like, man, I love this woman. Yeah, she look like pure death and hell right now, but what he sees, I think he's seeing the beauty of who you really are at that point. And when you get to that certain level with that man or that individual, you done hit it. You done arrived. Like I said, I don't think he's really looking at you per se, like you said, the Chloe cornrows and you probably got mucus coming out your nose and other kind of stuff. It's like, no, I love this woman. And even at her worst, she's still the most beautiful woman that I've ever met in my life. So I can't wait to get that feeling back. So kudos to you and congratulations on that, Queen, because when you get that person look at you beautiful, when you got that mucus coming out your nose, I need that in my life.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see that here. Like, let me shut up.
Right.
I can't even give me some Tylenol.
I'm trying to get like you, my boy.
Like, I got a headache. Can I get a Tylenol, ibuprofen?
Same.
Nothing.
Okay. So Okay, so with that being said, I'm gonna bring up this question that popped up on TikTok, right? And I talked about it a little bit when I went live last night. But the question was, did you like your ex or were you just in love?
Mm.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna give y'all what my answer was, right?
Damn.
So I know because when it came when TikTok hit me with that, I was like,
wow. Wow.
TikTok is violent. TikTok real violent.
TikTok be on some shit, dead ass.
They be real loud for no reason. Yeah.
So this is my answer, and this is specific. Actually, this probably could work for just about every relationship. In the beginning, I very much liked my ex as a person. It was that person that I liked that caused me to fall in love. At some point, the person that I liked started to change. Now, whether it was that person that I initially liked in the beginning was just your representative, and then you decided to show your true colors, and let me back up. For this last relationship, I made the big mistake of giving you the playbook. I told you everything I wanted in a man and the things I hadn't been getting in my past relationships, and you played it to a T. Which is fine. I gave you the playbook. You did what you're supposed to do with the playbook and you used it, right? But it got to the point where you could no longer uphold that. But by the time you couldn't uphold it, by this time I'm in love. So at the point of me starting not to like him anymore, it was me being in love with him that kept holding on to the point where I was no longer in love with you. I don't like you. Now I got to get the fuck away from you. Was my kind of growth with it, or at least that's how I see it.
I think you kind of explained it exactly how it goes. Like I find the words better than you found the word. Like, of course, at the beginning we like you, we attracted to you, right. And then over time we fall in love with you, and then there comes a point where we're stuck between. I'm in love. Do I break my own heart because this ain't working? Or am I comfortable so I'm going to sit here and pray that you take a turn and do right or make me feel like I used to feel about you?
Hold on to potential.
They goddamn potential, man. Potential fuck you up every time.
So will.
Potential is what kept me in love. I'll say that. Because I've always, the last real ex I had was my son's fault. I'm not counting the one after him. That lasted for 2 weeks. Like I liked him and I still liked him as a person, but because he hurt my feelings so much, I fell out of love. But I still liked him as a person, like as my friend. So I held on to the friendship long, but I held on to the potential that he would do better, which made me hold on to the love part of it. But once I fell out of love, it was like I didn't like him for like a little bit, but I was pregnant, so I had to take the good with the bad. Like he a decent human being, you just a shitty boyfriend for me. But
yeah,
I say all my party is a combination of all three. So I'm serious. It's like once I found out, it was a difference between the person that you presented to me in the beginning, and then you turn into somebody else, like you said. And then once I seen the true colors of who you were, at that point I was in love, like you said. But it's hard when you're a seriously loyal person, and then they get you invested in their past and then their pains and all this other stuff, and then they try to bring you back in with this slight manipulation and all this other stuff, and he's like, well, I know he ain't got nobody else and blah 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 blah. So they know how to play the game, but once you figure out and realize that you deserve better than that, it's okay to walk away. But cutting the ties is something that is a process, man. But I would say I'm a combination of all the three of what y'all said, but it ain't no joke.
Yeah, nah. That's and I think a lot of times people forget that there's a big difference between loving a person and liking a person. I got family members I love to death. I love them and will ride for them, but baby, I don't like them motherfuckers as far as I can throw them. You know what I'm saying? But when whoever my person is, right, I want to be able to like you as well as love you. Because I feel like on them days where you gonna annoy the fuck out of me, love is what's gonna keep you close, right?
Amen.
But it's gonna be some days where you gonna try my patience, and I'm gonna need to like you as well. Because if I don't like you, love ain't gonna mean shit at this point in my life. Because it's just, look, I'd have been
At
through
that
my
point, you better know how to eat some mean pussy.
man. Sir, you better eat ass, pussy, suck toes, and everything else up in this motherfucker on them goddamn days. You
Listen, you gotta remind me why I liked you in the first place.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
In the bathroom.
Like, oh, okay, I remember. All right, I done calmed down a little bit. Appreciate you.
I had a momentary laugh. I'm corrected.
Right. Okay. Now I can focus.
So
Now
what we gonna eat for dinner?
Right.
No,
Right.
You want some juice?
my bad.
You want me to make? I'm gonna make a cake up in here. Don't worry about it. I got you.
I just gotta make Mexican food. Some Mexican.
Make tacos. Tacos always seem to work.
Tacos, nachos, quesadillas,
and go get them a Slurpee. Can't forget the Slurpee. Going to get this Slurpee. I'm gonna get you these tacos. My bad. My fault.
I got you. Appreciate you. Did it. High five. Good job.
Like solid effort. Now we're back in
Appreciate
business. All right.
We're on the same page. We're on the same page now. But but no, but I mean that's a serious thing because now I know some people say, you should marry your best friend and all that kind of stuff. And some people may disagree depending on, what they've been through in their lives. But I mean, I want to be able to hang out with my husband now. I want to be able to kick it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you treat me like one of the homies, but fuck me like a slut. Like
that part.
Listen.
Exactly.
That's
exactly.
It.
You gotta treat me like you my nigga. That's it.
Right.
At the end of the day. But behind them doors, whole another stuff that
behind the doors, in front of the doors, behind the car, anywhere.
Everywhere.
Baby. On the kitchen counter.
You can do it anywhere.
Over the bathtub.
Baby.
I'm gonna just let y'all know right now. I promise you, I will disinfect every spot of my house. But baby, I'm fucking all over my house when I get
married. Listen, I will disinfect, but if you decide to come over unannounced, I'm not to be held responsible for where you sit.
Period. Period. Fucking yard. Okay, because baby,
something might have happened right as you were sitting in the driveway waiting to come.
Right. Did nobody? Did nobody tell you to come over this motherfucker unannounced?
That's it.
I'm letting people know that don't come over my house unannounced.
Yeah, better call.
Because
outside.
I know what my sex drive is, and I'm praying the Lord bless me with somebody who can match my shit.
Baby,
please, Lord,
say a prayer for me too, because Lord,
girl,
that's one of my non-negotiables. Because I know what level of that I need in my life. That's not negotiable for me. I'm sorry,
baby. The amount of disgusting things I want to do to.
Thank you. It's just downright filthy.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Y'all don't understand.
When you get us to that level of comfort, it is nothing that's off limits. Besides, what you tell me is off limits. Like I will be the biggest, nastiest motherfucker that you ever met in your entire life.
I will disgust you. You'll be finished with me and be disgusted. Like
you know what?
Did all that?
I'll be 100% honest with you. You may, as my husband or my man or whatever, you may be able to get me comfortable enough to eat your ass. I'm just saying.
Well,
listen. If you
that'll do it,
but that's all I'm gonna leave that right there. I ain't gonna say
that'll do it.
Come on, whole fiance. Heard, whole fiance.
Listen, I always tell people when you're in that type of relationship, to me, and I'm yours, you're mine. There's nothing that's off limits besides what you tell me is your boundary.
Yeah,
and I don't have boundaries. I like however I want to please you is however I want to please you. Even if you ain't never done it before, if you tell me to stop, I'm gonna stop. But if you tell me to stop, I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Period.
I feel like everything should be tried. If we have a conversation, and we should try it twice.
Mm-hmm.
The first time we may have been a little awkward, It might didn't do right first time. Well, it didn't work. That second time will let you know if you like it.
These facts, because you'll be a little relaxed on the second time.
You be a little relaxed the second time. So
you get all
then
the
we'll know, do we want to keep this in rotation or kicking this out?
Right. Are we going to reserve it for special occasions and holidays?
Especially if you don't have some of that jungle juice. That jungle juice will make you do some things, honey. Like,
baby, the right combination of some herbal essence and some liquor.
Who you telling?
I don't even need the liquor.
Deposit back for this room, sir.
I don't even need the liquor.
Oh, you ever had one of them moments you like, ooh, if they only knew what the fuck happened in this
I did. I remember it was one time we had left a hotel and I left her a $50 bill and I said, I'm sorry.
Damn. Them the kind of nights I want.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Love it. We love to hear it. Yes.
We love to hear it. Yes.
I said, I know I ain't getting this deposit back. Fuck it.
I'm trying to get so downright disgusting that I feel like I need to be baptized the next day. Like I feel like
I want you to look at me with disgust. Like, I can't believe you did that.
Or that look up.
Or the better thing is I want you to look at me like I can't believe you made me do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, them way you just y'all sitting at lunch or dinner or some shit and you just looking over your glass like you nasty son of a bitch.
You nasty motherfucker. I love it though.
But I think that's again when we like, just say if you out with your man somewhere and they're like, oh man, your fiance or your girl, she's so sweet, she's so nice, in the back of his head, like, man, if you just only do this dirty little slut.
Right. Listen, I had somebody tell me one time, they was like, look at you sitting over there looking like a school teacher or something. Don't nobody know you just a nasty little freak. And I was like, ain't that what I'm supposed to be? A lady in the street with freaking sheets, baby.
That's it.
Say, I'm a big old goofball. Everybody know that I'm a whole dork. I'm a geek out here, but you don't know that half. Baby. What I'd be willing to do, baby.
Baby. But as they shouldn't though.
Right. It ain't everybody's business.
It ain't everybody's business.
It's not everybody's business now. You know, now
I like that it's not that open on me. Like I like the fact that that's a nice little hidden surprise that you get.
Right. And people make their assumptions. I like how people make their assumptions about me. It's cute. It's funny.
It's very cute.
Yeah. They be like, oh, I bet you into some freaky shit. Baby, you don't even know what freaky is.
People got all different types of definition of freaky and they don't know the half of the level of freaky that it is.
I love when I ask somebody, look, dude be like, oh, I like to eat ass. That's some freaky shit. Nigga, that's a Tuesday.
Exactly.
I'm happy for you.
It ain't a motherfucker that ain't pulled up to this, that ain't put their face in my ass, okay? So
what else you got? I'm like, what else you got?
That'll do it.
I'm just saying. I've seen pictures of my ass and I can understand
what they think freakiness is.
Right.
Baby, the amount of shit.
It's levels to this. It's levels to this.
That's why I just
because the freaky ain't got to necessarily be the act. There got to be stuff like there's kinks out there for a reason. If you ain't with it, then you ain't going. You can't slide over here. You ain't ready for them conversations.
Right. If we can't have open discussions about, you know, being tied up, spanking, choking, spitting, like all type, baby, and that's just the tip of the iceberg.
I don't know about the spit.
I am that disgusting. You can spit in my mouth. Matter of fact,
I'm getting there.
I want you. You want to know what? I want a man to eat me out until I am in a puddle. Suck it out of my pussy, spit it in my mouth, and then I go suck his dick.
That'll do it.
Yep. That sounds about right.
I am the fucking that's why I say I am disgusting. Listen.
That'll do it.
Okay.
It's like that sound I use, like I've had that real live conversation. And I want you to nut in my mouth. I'm gonna gargle a little bit, spit it back out, and use it for lube. We can do it all over again.
Let's go. I'm with the shits. With the shits.
Downright disgusting.
Matter of fact, and when you spit it in my mouth, make sure you choke me while you do it. Yes. That's why I say I am with the shits. That's why you got to meet baby. And if you can meet me where I'm at, there's fuck the sky. Bitch, the galaxy is the goddamn limit. You hear me?
And that's why we the type of people when they leave, we get our windows busted.
Tires
reason. His
Why
reason.
you acting weird to me?
gas meter took.
Girl, motherfuckers calling their daughter trying to find out what the fuck I say. Bitch,
Electrical wires cut from the pole.
didn't I tell your goddamn daddy where I stay at? Shit.
Man. That's insane. It's true though.
Listen, okay.
And I don't even get down and deep into the vault with them niggas. They get base level. They get surface level weekend. They be astonished. Like, oh, you don't know the half.
Driving down your street.
Baby, let me tell you something. That's just like all I gotta say is the day I pop up with a nigga on social media, y'all gonna know.
I
Just
never.
put the internet down.
I never. I will when my name, my last name changed. I will.
That's what I said. I said by the time I pop up with a motherfucker on social media, we've been married with kids, and y'all gonna be like, when the fuck is that?
See, right? I like violence, so I let people know this is my fish. If you touch my fish, I have the right to remain violent. So then I just like to put that energy out there, and then after that, y'all won't see him again until like my name changes. But just know that if you see this, it belongs to me, and if you try and touch it, I will fight you.
Pretty much.
I don't know. I mean,
I
don't
like
know.
violence though, so I'll be looking for people to be like,
I don't know. If I feel like having the social media world burned down, maybe one day, because literally that's what will happen. That's what will happen.
I've been hurting people's feelings for the last 2 weeks, so
and we love to see it. We are here for it. I wish a motherfucker would.
Banana behind it, so I don't know.
For those who don't know what banana means, it means banned.
It means banned.
I know somebody gonna be like, "What she mean? Get banana? That's some new sick
right,
shit."
Like that's a new shit right there. You just got bananas.
You know,
that's a lot of potassium.
Right, that's a lot of potassium. No, I don't know. It depends, but right now I'm solo dolo chilling. But baby, today
I just want to get slutted out one good time. That's it.
And it's gonna happen. We're working on it.
I'm just dating and enjoying my life. Picking my options.
Supposed to.
I'm not even dating. I ain't even finna say I'm dating. I'm chilling.
I had made a vow before this person entered my life that nobody get comfortable with nobody y'all see me with. No one buy their cars. Right. Remember them by their cars. Name them their cars. Because they ain't gonna be around long. Don't worry about it. That's where I was at. Don't worry about it.
When you get out of the nickname phase, because everybody have a nickname. It's by their car, where they live. It be, you know what I'm saying, their occupation. Be occupation and stuff. Like, hey, ain't no point in knowing these motherfuckers' real name, bro. For what?
I ain't gonna never forget it. I told my mama that. She was like, what? I was like, don't get comfortable with nobody. Remember them by their cars. Don't ask me no extra. They gonna be here.
Man, listen. Because somebody be like, hey, what happened to, North Carolina or something like that?
Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno.
Right. Be like,
no,
oh, okay.
I don't even know who that is.
Right. Who? Oh, okay.
I'll tell you to your face. Cause I had a little thing. I don't even know what to call that situation shit, but I meant to tell you this, Irene. I actually saw him the other day, and he tried to just like talk and have casual conversation. I said, "Oh, I used to have a friend named Charlie. I don't know what happened to him."
Oh,
that'll do it.
Well,
period.
And he just looked at me like
his whole life just slipped away at that moment.
Like, go ahead and say what you want to say. Go ahead and say, well, we done did this, and this. Yep, but your girlfriend's standing right there. So go ahead and say what you want to say. That was satisfying too, actually, because he ghosted me like a little bitch. But that's okay.
The petty reigns.
Always.
Listen.
It is what it is.
It very much.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the thing. Like, don't be trying to spin the block. Look, that's
I moved.
Let me tell
I
you
moved.
one thing.
The address has changed.
I cannot stand
that's like Robin. Everybody wants to spend the block.
Oh yeah. But here's the thing, especially myself being the person that I am, and I am always on the go, always moving, shaking, doing something. Baby, if I take the time out to converse with you, give you energy, give you time, give you a chance to get to know me, or whatever the case may be, and all of a sudden your life gets busy or whatever the case may be, and you don't find the time to reciprocate said energy, because if I can text you in the myriad of 100 million things that I be having going on a regular basis, if I can stop it, I can text you, shoot you a quick text, quick voice memo, whatever the case may be, even if we can't get on the phone at that moment on that or that particular day. You know what I'm saying? Then I should receive the same in return, right? Because the same amount of energy that you put into liking my social media posts, commenting on my social media posts, as if to say, I see your shit. You could have just texted me.
That's true.
And that shit blow me when people want, well, folk be busy and da-da-da. They sure do, but you liked 10 of my social media posts today.
Sure did.
Oh, okay. You made sure to comment under every last one of them. All them comments, you could have just texted me, baby. But you wanted your presence to be known. And this is the other thing, especially with social media. And not that I consider myself to be big on social media or nothing like that. But one thing that I realize is that people want to be attached to the persona that is Irene the Passion Queen on social media. And that's cute. You want to be somebody who said they were attached to me in some type of way. Baby, then that means you ain't here for the real deal. Because if you can't get to know Irene, damn the Passion Queen part. If you can't handle Irene, baby, then I promise you don't need to even worry about who the Passion Queen is. You really don't.
You better speak it.
Because and let's because we all know some very popular people on social media. And ultimately, even when you look at their comments, you look at how the girls are and some of the guys' comments and the guys and the girls' comments, like y'all just out here thirsty over the persona of what y'all perceive someone to be via social media.
Baby.
Very parched.
But then the gag is when they get a hold of them in real life, their feelings get hurt because what you portrayed in your mind is not what they actually are. And then that's when everybody try to expose everybody.
Right, now you want to go on a world tour because now your feelings got hurt because you tried to make it into something that it really wasn't, even though people be telling you what it be, but y'all don't be wanting to listen.
You thought you was getting Steve Urkel and you got Stefan.
Okay. Just saying.
Yeah,
I be thinking, that's why I be real honest in my comments. They be like, oh, I love you. No, you don't.
Fact.
You love the persona of Irene the Passion Queen, is what it is.
You better speak it.
That's what you want to get to know. You don't want to get
to
know.
All my comments on I'm an asshole, so I know.
You like what you see on the screen. You don't actually know who we are when the screen turns off.
Right.
We just sitting in the house.
Right. Chilling. You don't know that I cuss. Well, yeah, I probably do know that I cuss like a sailor because I'm cussing. I cuss every time I turn around.
Every time. It's funny because like you can act, the people that know me, like 85% of the real me is what you see on social media. That little 15% is the little bit of reserve that I get from my mother. Because I don't really like people in real life. So I'm so serious. And then when people figure out feel that little 15%, it's like, oh, but then all of a sudden I seem fake just because you didn't recognize that 15% still exists because you so focused on the 85% that you saw in the 15 to 60-second video.
Right. That part. That should be crazy. Very. Especially because I've gotten to know, especially with some of the guys, I've gotten to know some of these guys, excuse me, who have really large followings. And baby, when I say you stepping over pussy and panties all through their comments, and to get to know them as just friends and have conversations with them and be like, I mean, don't get me wrong, they real cool dudes. Some of them are actually really shy and really introverted. And so all that attention be way too much for them. And then some of them, Lord, some of them live in it, feed off of it. And it be hysterical. Because even though they feed off of it, they ain't trying to really like do nothing with it. But it's still kind of funny to see it. And it's like, y'all be out here just thirsty. And sometimes I sit in my friends' lives and I'll be like, this shit is funny. Girl, her fucking hilarious.
It's funny. It really is.
I be so goddamn tickled. And it be little things that get dropped and people don't be picking it up. But
don't pick it up at all.
And I be like, oh, y'all so slow. Oh, Jesus. That's so funny. Oh, wow.
Them be the poor think moments.
It do. It be the
Okay.
It'd be like, oh, little baby, you ain't even pick that up, did you? Goddamn.
Every single week.
You wonder why they ass don't dance, man. Girl, listen, let me not talk about that.
I be seeing them comments and I'm like, y'all really sat there and typed that on Beyonce internet and thought that was gonna work.
And here's what I am famous for. I am famous for calling my friends up and reading their comments to them. And I like to do them in the most dramatic of voices because it be the thirst for me. Oh my God, you look so sexy. Girl. One time, it's the emojis. Somebody went flipping through one of my friends' comments. I was like, oh, she flipping a pussy at you. Goddamn. It's like, yeah, no. I will call them, post a thirst trap. I am calling you and I'm reading and I'm going to read those comments to you. And we going to be crying laughing at the end of it. I ask Nate.
Because I love it. Listen, I live for it every time. Because like the comments. Like, I'm like, yo, you really said that? You thought that was slick? You thought that was slick? Like, oh, you about to give you my 401k? Really? That's what we doing? Mm-hmm. People going there. Okay.
Trying to give up their 401k and everything, baby. I was
like, I'll cook you breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Which one you want? Oh my God.
Right. Oh my God, I drink your bath.
That's nasty.
Man,
that's nasty.
Do you know this is a grown sweaty ass man and you want to drink his bath water? Okay.
No.
I know earlier I said I'd eat ass, but baby, that's a clean one.
You got to make sure you clean it. Like, no, they just sat in this water with all this fruit and whipped cream and bubbles. And you talking about
given the opportunity, I think they would.
Oh, some of them would. 10 toes down. I ain't even gonna hold you. Yeah. All right, ladies, we're going to go and wrap this good thing up. I think we had a good time tonight. I'm going to let y'all let y'all introduce yourselves again. Let the people know where they can find you, what you got going on.
Tony? Well, I'm Angel Tony, 79. You can find me on TikTok. We have Primal Poetry has an event coming up called 50 Shades of Seduction, October 14th. It is a celebration of men. It is a Black tie affair. We have all female poets, an all female singer, and the men are hosting. So information will be coming out to that soon. It is going to be located in Chicago, Illinois, October 14th, and you don't want to miss it. This is about to be Black excellence at its best.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I am at Simply K Simone 2.0 on TikTok or simplyKsimone.com, where you can get in touch with me anywhere on my social medias. But this month, I am doing a giveaway for single moms and single dads, presented by my company, my brand. For anybody that has a child that probably won't have school supplies going into this school year, I am doing a giveaway every week, at least five families a week. So you can go and do simplyksimone.com to enter to win. And that is what the highlight of what's going on with my brand this month. And of course, just the regular schmegular, your spices, go get some, go cop some.
Y'all need them spices. I'm telling you right now, the motherfuckers is fire as fuck. Goddamn spices, good as shit.
Somebody asked me, did I put weed in them?
Listen.
I know.
Listen.
Hey, you probably should make
She
this
said,
like
is that
one
parsley,
flavor.
bitch? I said, yes, parsley, I promise.
I'm just saying, because it's almost like crack. You got to make sure you got it.
Hey, we love to hear it. What is my stuff again? Oh, it's Nate Boogie with the hoodie on TikTok and Nate Boogie 88 on Snapchat and Twitter and Instagram. So it's all three now. And yeah, beauty stuff is coming. Tomboy is gonna make all your beauty stuff.
Yay.
And of course, it's your girl Irene, Passion Queen. You can find me across all social media: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter as such. Keep a lookout. The Patreon technically it is live. I just haven't posted anything to it, but we're gonna definitely have that content coming soon. Make sure you guys check out YouTube for the videos to all of these episodes. And yeah. Oh, and make sure you copy a copy of Vacation, because why the fuck not? Why have you not gotten it yet? Rave reviews have been coming in. Just check my social media if you want to see some of the reviews from the book, because I've been doing my best to do it, everyone's. So once again, thank you ladies for coming. And until next time, I'll talk to y'all later.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.